Hey y'all, good morning. Um, I've been up all night, so I'm just doing this video to get it out the way. Yeah, anyway, so I hope everybody has a great day, and if not a great day, make it a great night. So, Temptation Island, the final bonfire, part two. Honestly, I really only wanted to see what Erica was going to say to Kendall. I could really care less what else happened the rest of the show. We knew Julian was going to propose, and Chelsea and Tom were up in the air. But anyway, so when Erica starts out and she tells him how much she loves him, she never loved anyone else as much as she's loved him. Girl, once you really start loving yourself and you find the next man and he loves you and like really loves you, not the, I hurt you because I love you type of relationship, and you have really learned to love yourself, then you'll realize that what you had for Kendall wasn't really love. It was just comfort and not wanting to basically get back out there and start dating again because we feel like, you know, I know the devil that I'm with. Do I want to go find someone else and have to learn all of his shortcomings if there is any? And that's like the thing. I think that's, what keeps us all in bad relationships. We just figure like we rather deal with the shittiness that we're going through versus trying to get out there and find something better. But anyway, um, so I was so glad that she was strong enough to stick to her guns and leave him, leave the island alone. I really wish she would have left with Jesse, but that was, she didn't open up in enough time for him to, or for them to like form that type of relationship. Yeah, but he was so shocked, and like for him to keep asking her, like, you sure? Like you don't want to get back together at any point in time. He never thought that she would have the balls to leave him. And because he thinks that, he is God's gift and there's no man that can do what he does for her better than he can or better than he does, that she would never leave him. And I was so happy that she did. And then so he's like, okay, well, I might as well leave with Alexis. Like, you knew you didn't want to like be with Alexis. It was just a fun thing to do for the time being. And, it was just, he just didn't want to leave alone. And then when she gets up to leave and he tries to stop her and he's just like, so this is what we doing? Like, he needs to man up. Is this is what we doing? Like that is that how well, obviously it works for him, and because it has obviously worked with Erica before and it kind of worked with Alexis. But it's like, if you really want to be with her, this is the time you need to spill your heart and tell her what you're all the things you're going to do to change, which I'm kind of glad that he didn't, because I needed her to stay strong and get the hell away from him. So I was very happy that she, I wouldn't have even given him a hug. I would have put my hand on his chest like, move, homie, like it's my time to leave the island. And but I'm glad that she didn't kiss him, and I'm glad that she stuck to her guns. So, as many times as he had to ask her, was she sure? And she just was like, this is not the old Erica. I am sure, so you don't got to keep asking me. And I loved it. So literally, I could have turned it off and went straight to the reunion. But anyway, so when Alexis comes up, Mark always asks the hard questions during this season. I wanted him to say to Alexis, or he didn't even have to like come out and say like, he's leaving with you because Erica chose to leave the island on her own. He could have just said, like, Kendall, is there something that you want to tell her about, why you chose her and how, this came about? He just was like, yeah, I wish you guys the best of luck. Like, come on, Mark, how are you're bringing them there to, make themselves better, and you just let him walk away basically to break another woman's heart. I mean, it's not really his job, but it kind of is because it would have just made for great TV. Yeah, he shouldn't have she shouldn't have had to find out that she was the second best until she watched it. She should have been able to make her decision right then and there. Like, okay, you weren't going to choose me if Erica, chose you. And I mean, but she already knew that. Kendall never really made it seem as that he was going to leave with her. Yeah, he would say, some things to keep her um, from leaving him alone. But when he says, like, when you ask him about his relationship and he says, I need to talk to her and hear what she has to say. And, I know she's going to see the things that I did over here. And I don't know, like, that's not saying that I want to be with you. That's saying, like, let me figure out what's going on over here first before I figure out or try to even think about what's going to happen between me and you outside of this place. So you kind of did it to yourself. And the fact that he would have probably went on a date with Nicole if she didn't have to leave. I mean, why would you? You knew it was not clear from pretty much the beginning. She just took the positive things that he said and ran with them and turned it into something that it wasn't. And she knew. She wouldn't have asked the questions or had the doubts that she spoke about in her confessionals, but she just chose to just give it a try because, we all think that we have that S on our chest. Like, whatever he did to the last woman, he's not going to do to me. But anyway, yeah, so I could have really fast forwarded the whole thing. So Chelsea and Tom. When Tom kind of made it like, I wasn't doing anything, I was being respectful until I seen you or until I got your video message, which to me seemed like you were basically kind of apologizing for cheating, which you didn't see that she did before she sent you that message. You just took it as however you chose to take it. And because you did not kiss somebody does not mean that you did not cross the line. Like, why would you smacking somebody's butt be considered respectful? And then when she brings it up, you smacking her butt, you say, well, I was taking elevating my flirtiness to see, how far I could go. Like, and when Chelsea was saying, like, she wasn't sure what she was going to do until she spoke to him, in my mind, if somebody's saying, like, I chose to elevate my flirtiness, like, I chose to, double down on something that you don't like to see how far I could take it to test myself, not to test myself. I would have been like, wait, what the hell did you just say? So basically, the issue that I bought you here for, you chose to, just take it that much further. And I mean, she kind of did, like, so basically, like, drive Chelsea crazy. If he, like, and how he, kept making it like, okay, what you did. When you think that smacking somebody's butt is nothing and that's not a form of disrespect, or like, you didn't cross some type of line that could have made her do what she did, because you could see on his face that he probably does not even let her live that down. She probably hears about it every time he gets mad. And because he feels like his flirting is not an issue, because he did not take it, he feels he was being respectful up until she did what she did. That's not a person who is going to change, the thing that you don't like or are uncomfortable with. And I don't know why she left with him. I don't, yeah, I don't know why she left with him, because I don't feel that what he said to her was, a sign of growth. It was, I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and because I did not physically kiss somebody until you did, that I was being respectful. And I mean, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't like it if she was rubbing on somebody's, and just said, well, I just wanted to see what it felt like you did with so talking about Sophia's butt. But whatever, they stayed together. We knew, like, Julian and Kristen, I'm glad that they were together, but I really fast forwarded it because I just wanted to see him propose and how he was going to do it. And so, like, when I did fast forward it and he didn't propose to her before they got up off the little staircase, I'm like, wait, do I need to rewind it? Did I miss something? Is he going to just like wait to propose when he gets back to, wherever they live off the island? And then he proposes to her right after, um, you know, a little past Mark, which it was very nice, and I'm very happy for them. I'm glad they stayed together. I doubted him from the beginning, or in the beginning, and then like after the second episode, like he is a really good guy, and he's definitely one who is sorry for the mistake that he's made, and I think that they will, live happily ever after. Anyway, I will be back to talk about the reunion. Peace.